Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo matatang! Normally.
I think they have to play around that though. They have to play for baiting it out. Okay, they go tiny, bit explosive.
Tiny into Phoenix. That's a little...
That's unusual, right?
They're under pressure though. Their lineup right now, they're looking at TSM.
Yep, Celery showing off the tomato in the mid lane to try to pressure Bryle a little bit. I mean, in the mid lane, you can see 29 at 4.
Oh, they brought Tofu as well. Here's your first blood, Shannon.
Tofu, first blood. Will it happen? Inkswell does connect, and finally, whoa! Okay, so Bryle ends up getting the first blood onto Celery, and then dies shortly after. So a little bit of a turnaround than we were expecting. And boom! Ends up dying mid.
This is when Ench wants to get something done. So already one of the things that Gaimin Gladiators tend to play on quite a lot.
Duracio, there's the gank. Tomato at full HP after TPing back from that bot lane. That's going to lead to a kill for Moonmian.
I feel like it was a bit of Tiny's identity that it had that gap, right? That was what made that stun special.
Yeah, that is true. Bryle, boat's coming. It's going to connect. Do they have enough damage? Indeed they do. Took 3 of them.
Skewered deer. That's delicacy in some countries.
Yeah, smoke applied. Ace, he's in the top lane now, and there we go. Tries the Timber Chain out, but the arena is in place, and they're going to combo it nicely with that stun ray, but Ace, oh, a nice rebuke to cancel the Timber Chain. I think he might have gotten out if that didn't connect. So good synergy there from T.
To just farm up, get their BKBs, and then, oh, hang on mid, boom.
Yeah, there's the X. Dubu, nice avalanche, but that's not going to be enough. Gets brought back into the Torrent and boat. And Tomato TP's in to help push this tier 1 tower for TSM.
Very nice timing. They have the mid-siege creep, so wonderful. Okay, in all seriousness, though...
if you know that's going to happen, it's going to be really hard to defend anyway.
Bryle, wait.
Now we're going to see Avalanche in the top river area with the Inkswell connecting, but there's a heals from Dubu, and Bryle very, very healthy. You can see TP support from Tomato, Torrent, Sprout blocks off Tofu. Nice turnaround from TSM.
Any hero will die 13 minutes in.
Indeed. Boom has the Blink Dagger on his Tiny. As Celery can take some damage from Moon Meander. Do they have any stuns? Nobody else is nearby. Oh, the X just in time. Just in range for Bryle. Nicely done.
Oh, they're grilling that deer, huh?
It does take 4. Grilling a deer, barbecuing, however you like it. Saute, perhaps, Synderen. Celery buying a lot of time, though. I mean, he's going to die eventually, but... again, a decent amount of resources and time invested from TSM to...
they got him.
Extremely good, not only for ramping up his farm. Yep, Tomato is dead. So boom, now that that Blink Dagger is online, it's going to continue to just try to snipe out TSM members left and right. X marks onto Boom, though, that tries to disrupt the combo, but it's not going to happen. So it ends up being a trade 1 for 2, essentially. Position 1, that is, for position 2.
It's still interesting to see how these things play out.
Oh, Celery, if he tanks this gank again, he is going to feel so good about this. But instead, it's Duracio they find. Spear into the trees, boat incoming. He's going to have to left. That's not English. He is going to have to be left to die, Synderen. Unfortunately, Celery just slightly...
does so much for Timber because he converts it into way more EHP than others since he has so much armor.
Yeah,
so
Celery.
Very good. Oh, look at that.
Again. And he is going to die for the 7th time, but like you said, not really worth that much. But they might be able to get this tier 1 finally. It took them 21 minutes with a Nature's Prophet to start pushing across the board, trying to line up the BKBs together so that they have a huge power spike to try and create a lot of space between them and the enemies. As we have a smoke now.
Oh, Tomato, he has Aegis.
Yep,
he could die twice.
Avatos with the Inkswell. That's the first life. TPs are coming. Saberlight gets off the arena, but not a good spear this time. Boundless Strike and the Soulbind onto 2. Looks like Tomato's going to get bursted down eventually, trying to run away, but they get Saberlight first. There's the heals from Dubu. Nicely done, but Tomato's just stuck inside his own Sprout. Do they have the damage to go through? Finally, the Chakram comes in, but Tomato looks like he'll live. Bryle pops the BKB. Not enough to get the kill onto Tofu with that Nature's Prophet ult. Duracio stuck inside the Sprout. Looks like he's going to have to try to just fight his way out of this. Not going to happen, though. 2 for 2, so they do end up losing Tomato in the end.
A bit of a mistake there from Tomato. He actually got in range of Monkey King while he was sprouted. So at the very least for Gaimin Gladiators there, they get that.
About this, Timber Chain will miss.
This is not gonna go well for TSM.
They are just aborting, I think.
Yeah.
But the rest of Gaimin Gladiators have come to play. Monkey King jumps and gets the BKB off with that Wukong's command. The leash onto 2 as well, but they're going to run out of the Wukong's command together. Dubu looks like he's going to fall eventually, but he's staying alive thanks to that Decrepify. Man, it's taking them so long to kill Dubu. He's just healing up through all of this as well.
Really?
Is he actually staying alive? Finally dies, but look what's been done. Ace extremely low on HP, needs help from the rest of his teammates. The Tomato's going to BKB TP out. Celery in the meantime gets speared away. Glimmer Caves to safety. Looks like he's actually going to survive for once in this game. Moon Meander gets off the dive. Now using those spears from afar as Boom gets off. He's trying to get away here, but you can see just ticking away thanks to Moon Meander living through this engagement. Ace getting healed by Celery. Can they actually get this kill? Essence Ring keeps him alive. But Saberlight goes in for the rebuke. Not enough damage to finish anybody off. In fact, it's just going to be turned around, so a little bit too cocky from Saberlight.
Drops the My Bad there. Just BKB together with Puck Coil, right? When you're 25.
For just talents, as we're going to see Boom get the Avatos, Brawl Pops the BKB. Saberlight with a nice counter initiation, gets the arena off, and again, Tofu is his main target. So they'll find him quite easily. Gleipnir allowing TSM to somewhat reset, but the Boundless Strike from Dyrachyo connects onto Tomato.
Instant decrep.
Yeah, they're going to jump. Can they actually get this kill? He's going to have to pop his BKB. Looks like he'll be fine, but in the meantime, so much damage to Ace. Pops that Essence Ring, looks like he's fine. Dyrachyo, Wukong's command, but nobody's standing inside of it. And Tomato getting healed thanks to Moon Meander's egg with that shard applied. So I believe Gaimin Gladiators, I would assume, try to reset here. And now TSM, they want to fight. They have smoked up. There's the spear, connects onto Tiny. Saber with a nice rebuke on the several heroes. Dyrachyo gets off the Boundless Strike, though. Avatos onto the Decrep target, so Saberlight taking a ton of damage, and Ace finishes him off easily. They find another kill onto Dubu in the meantime, so numbers advantage for Gaimin Gladiators. Tomato, there's the leash with the Sprout. Attempting to get out, but his BKB is down. They're going to buy back, but it's not going to be enough to save Tomato. But look at the damage coming out from Moon Meander. Dubu saving again. Tomato's still alive for now, but eventually goes down, but it's going to cost them the Monkey King and probably Ace as well. Gets X back into the Torrent, so nice buybacks from TSM.
Kite out. Top lane Saberlight.
Dyrachyo
He ran straight into him.
With the BKB again. Boom gets the Avatos trying to kill off Saberlight. They'll do so despite being the BKB target. And now the egg comes out. The boat will connect, but the egg ends up getting destroyed eventually. Now Bryle left alone. Pops that BKB, TP's out. Will be fine. In the meantime, running around in circles is Tomato, or sorry, Ace. A lot of BKB TPs today, I feel like.
It seems likely that it's going to happen soon, but...
Yeah, Boom. Gets off the Avalanche toss, Moon Meander.
Boy.
No speech is going to save you from this. He goes down to the Impetus. No buyback still available. Aegis still online for Dyrachyo. So 2 sets of racks at minimum.
Yeah. Boom rocking the Titan Sliver. We didn't really talk about that, but obviously S tier neutral item on Tiny.
Yep.
You get 20% base attack damage. His current base damage is 350, so that's an extra 70
For your allies.
Yeah, I can get out of Arena with this.
Indeed.
And out of Sprout Leash, I would imagine.
Who knows?
I'm sure.
Who knows how that works.
Dyrachyo got spotted.
All right, this will be a very big kill. Of course, he still has the Aegis, so expect Gaimin Gladiators to try to initiate after this arena goes away. BKB popped by Dyrachyo, trying to reset, but he's getting bursted down. Look at all this damage coming out. Double kill for Tomato, and Gaimin Gladiators on the run, so successful defense. Soulbind is there to slow them down a bit. They lose one more. Looks like Ace will live, though.
Awesome supernova there from Moon Meander. I think.
Blow up the Pugna. Now he's getting chased. And the egg again. Moon Meander. That's a gem dropping to the deck as well. Along with a couple bounty runes to boot. Do they see the gem? Looks like they will now. So a little bit of net worth going the way of TSM as a result.
Oh,
Ace.
Good luck catching Ace, though.
Yeah, Timber Chain globally. Looks like he should be fine.
Might as well be.
So that's going to be mid-racks. They can go for top as well, seeing that there's no buybacks. And Saberlight gets a nice arena onto the both remaining members of Gaimin Gladiators. Tofu's dead again. You can see the buyback comes out, though. But with that buyback, this should indicate to TSM that nobody else has it. So I assume this will be 2 sets of racks. Ace.
They're not expecting TSM to go on him. But we'll give them a little bit of information. Oh, okay. Ace.
Ace runs right into them. He's going to get broken immediately. Hex as well. There comes the arena. Boom, trying to take somebody out, but looks like the egg will finally be placed inside the arena, so the rest of Gaimin Gladiators have to retreat. But again, Moonmeander has Refresher, so he can do it yet again if he wants. Bryle, stuck inside Sprout. The Avalanche is there, but he's going to get healed up from Dubu, so more than fine. Looks like Gaimin Gladiators want to reset a bit. Or I say that Boom resets by going in with the Avatos. Bryle pops the BKB, is going to live. Looks like they find Ace, though, who's all alone in the front. Buys back into the game, though. Avalanche onto 3 heroes. Trying to focus onto Boom, but the Inkswell heals him up to a high degree. Oh, the egg goes off from Moonmeander. Number 2 for him. He gets the Sunray off as well as 4 buybacks for Gaimin Gladiators, and they are absolutely crumbling. And there, Ace again stuck inside the Sprout. He gets off the Yules, though. Getting some good space. The Rebuke is not enough to finish him off. He's ticking away ever so slightly. He goes down to the Soul. I can't even believe the Spear Vessel killed him all on his own. And now the Sprout onto 2 heroes. TSM are actually doing this. They're going to get full team wipe, it looks like. Celery will be the 4th to fall. I believe this is like the 9th kill in this fight for TSM. The only remaining member will be the Tiny. Boom is coming in. He cannot defend by himself, though, Synderen. This is looking like the end of game 1. GGs are called. What a comeback from TSM. Off a couple of...
Dispel against the Puck and mostly Shadow Shaman.
And Beastmaster. Yeah.
Oh, bam.
So with the Lycan ban coming out from TSM, you can see that they anticipated some sort of summons hero, and the other one is Beast.
Yep.
So
I mean, we're seeing a lot of the same heroes, which I like the idea of kind of running it back to a degree. Like, if you feel like you made a mistake in game and it wasn't like a specific pick that was the issue, I like the idea of having confidence in order to go for this similar lineup, if not exactly the same in some cases.
Yeah, I really don't mind it from Gaimin Gladiators. Like, they accomplished everything they wanted in the game, and then they dropped the ball, and it happens. Like, happens to the best. Oh my god!
Okay.
Dubu couldn't save himself from that one with this next wave. Maybe Bryle would actually find 6 here. I don't think he will. He needs one more creep. Oh, hang on. Boom used his spells.
Okay, yes,
nice
foil
foil.
Defensively. Actually works out decently well to stun out Moonmeander.
Oh, I thought he had his spells ready again, and he could have turned that into a kill,
But now he doesn't have that for a potential gank, although speaking of which, Celery has come to feed himself away to Bryle.
Well, he killed the courier. He's got 500 net worth. He has less gold than he started the game with.
Yeah, Duracho looking to take out Saberlight, but Dubu is here, and this is going to be turned around with the help of Tomato as well. So Duracho thought he had a freebie,
gank.
but he is completely surrounded.
What is this?
I mean, that's the power you have. I mean, it was just Tomato, I guess, with a global presence. But
Is that good? I don't know. That seems a little bit crazy to bring 5 heroes for a level ahead almost of Bryle in mid on his Puck against Pango. And now he's going to make the move himself. And this one could be very, very successful.
yeah, Balance Strike is there, but Rebuke to kind of stem the bleeding a bit. But the coil onto 2. Looks like Saberlight might be able to get away. Moonmeander was shackled, gets off the dive. Another right click should take him out, but Boom has to use all his spells to try and get away. They end up losing Moonmeander. Tomato looking to take out Tofu, but instead he's going to get turned around on. So 2 deaths for TSM. As Gaimin Gladiators extinct dagger. And we'll see how much impact he's going to be able to have as Tofu's going to run into him. There's the Hex, Shackle, and you can see Monkey King coming in, but TP support is coming, and that's going to force Gaimin Gladiators.
Nice
actually,
cut.
the tree is consumed, and that's going to be turned around onto Duracho completely. Very nicely done from TSM. Again, it takes 4 of them, Synderen.
Oh, this one was well worth it, though.
Yes, oh, for sure.
This was 4 versus 2 instead of 5 versus 1.
That's true, yes. Great dagger. That feels like kind of what they need from Saberlight. He's actually going to get coiled. We'll snap it immediately. And yeah, he's just going to get surrounded. Even the rally creeps getting summoned to add insult to injury. And he is a full 1,000 gold off they threw. Just a couple mistakes. I mean, you're going to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a pretty big mistake. But TSM, they were able to take advantage of it.
That game was still winnable after Monkey King died. It wasn't like, okay, we lost.
Yeah, of course.
So it was a combination of one major mistake and the enemy team taking maximum advantage of it, and then a cascade of following issues that came from it. But the game was definitely possible for Gaimin Gladiators, as we see a little bit of replay of last game here. Celery getting
juicy. We can talk about how you'd like to fillet them again as Tofu. It's going to find Bryle. Gets off the Hex to start. And the Orchid is there from Tomato. He's going to get the Sprout off as well, so Tofu looks to be an easy one.
Yep. And
they turn this round into more. Boom. All right, Waning Rift not able to get to the low ground, though. But they shift Illusory Orb and the Blink Dagger. Man.
I was about to say, sure, wish you had an Aegis now, brother, but he's fine.
He is perfectly
He
fine.
doesn't even need it.
He's just that good.
He gave Braille the Aegis to make the game more interesting, for example,
it.
or I don't know what else. If some players go double bracer.
Aegis is down. Braille has to be a little bit careful. He's going to miss the swatch. There's Boom. Okay.
Nice.
Good synergy. This will be a nice kill for TSM, but Phase Shift keeping him alive a little bit longer, but no Blink Dagger up yet.
Nicely done there from
TSM.
Saberlight. He gets the tip from
Dyrachyo still working on... I mean, I keep forgetting how early game it is. It's only 19 minutes.
It's kind of crazy. Look at the net worth advantage. 60% of it is in the offlane. It's Beastmaster versus Mars.
Yeah,
He's 5k up on him.
All right, Celery tanking the gank again.
Oh. Stick.
It's going to take them a while.
Oh!
Okay, nice dodge
no.
into the pit. The cardboard boxes are there, Synderen. He's going to finally go down to the miscoil, but here comes the Wukong's command from Dyrachyo, wanting to get some revenge. Not able to take out Saberlight, though, as the egg creating a lot of space, but Waning Rift, beautifully timed, ends up taking out Bryle in turn. Now the coil onto 2. You can see Dubu popping his ult to get out, but Mumianer won't be so lucky. So double kill for Boom.
This one has not looked as successful.
Yep, oh, DD. Bryle is going to take it, but at what cost, Synderen? He's going to
That's
get
right,
off.
Breaky, at what cost?
Gets roared. Yep, Lacoste will be very happy with that reference, of course, as he's actually going to get off the ult. No, gets hexed again, but there's a nice Mars Arena coming in. They're going to lose their roster to start this fight, but they still have the Aegis advantage. Bryle finally getting the Rolling Thunder off. Only connects onto 1, as Mumianer creating a little bit of space thanks to the Sunray. But now it looks like TSM on the retreat. Boom gets a nice Waning Rift onto 3 heroes, but instantly Orchided and just right-click down, but he does have the Aegis, and Dyrachyo trying to clean up. He gets the Phoenix. Tomato looking to be next, but Dyrachyo has to be careful. Finally, Boom comes back from that Aegis reincarnation, focusing on Tomato. Oh, did he dodge a swashbuckle? I think he did, but dies nonetheless. Triple kill for Bryle. TSM actually showing some life here. Boom, this will be a very difficult pickup. Loser Orb's going to be faked. Boom. TPing out. Yeah.
I'd love to.
In most cases, right? Maybe Mischief is worse than I thought. It sounds cool. Dubu getting gone on. Still has his ult available. There's the initiation from Bryle. Dubu's ult will pop, though. They're focusing on the Rasta. Gets off the shield crash as well. He just gets demolished. And there's the egg with the arena combo. And TSM are going to get 3 kills at the very beginning of this fight. So it feels like they're doing it again. Of course, they cannot transition this into Roshan because it's not quite up yet. And Puck, okay, he's going to get speared on top of the Orchid. What is that initiation? Dyrachyo, left to his own devices, has to pop the BKB and just TP out inside his Wukong's command. After all that, they only lose the Abaddon. See if they're able to get anything more out of this. The D-Ward battle begins. Of course, this is the fight for the third Roche, but it's not up yet. Haste Rune is going to spawn. There's the ult. Mars Arena comes out. Dyrachyo pops that BKB. Wukong's command. Several heroes inside. This could be a good fight for Gaimin Gladiators. It's going to be a 1-for-1 for the supports, but Saberlight just barely limping away. Finally goes down to Boom's right click. A nice boundless strike onto Moon Meander. Gets off the dive, but doesn't create enough space to get away. Now Dyrachyo, though, nice swashbuckle. He's going to go down. Double kill for Bryle. And the buyback onto the Mars, so Saberlight will be here soon. Ace has to BKB TP. Bryle still has his ult. Gonna try to find somebody. Boom might be the target they really want, but Celery will probably be the consolation prize instead.
He has Force Staff here.
Okay, Force.
Okay.
And he's fine. Another Rolling Thunder with not much, the little skirmish before that.
And now we're approaching a game state similar to the end of the last one, where Moon Meander almost has Refresher Orb on Phoenix level 18.
Yeah.
Mars is almost level 20. Dyrachyo gets caught again.
Okay, Mars Arena. They don't have enough damage to actually follow it up, though, so Dyrachyo's going to be fine thanks to the BKB pop. But there's a Sprout again with that leash mechanic. Nice egg for Moon Meander. They're going to be able to kill off the Rasta at the very least. Cheese is popped by Saberlight. Spears Dyrachyo away from his own Wukong's command. And there's the connection from Bryle with the Rolling Thunder. Couple more right clicks will do it, but no gets Force Staff to safety. Looks like he's going to be able to get away just fine.
No. The bottom is the pick rate.
Thank you for pointing that out. Bryle, okay, he gets the bash. They're focusing on Celery. There's the break, and there's the death.
In your defense, reading a graph with 2 points can be difficult. So
we'll just say and
really, yeah. Let's go again, boys.
yeah, why not?
And he goes, is he gonna find someone here? Uh-oh.
Okay, he jumps over Dyrachyo. Dubu, his ult is procced immediately. Focusing on Celery for now, but you can see Bryle not really interested in this fight. Dyrachyo. Okay. It's gonna go on to Moonmeander, but there is the egg with the Sunray. Dyrachyo inside the pit will use the Wukong's command, but I don't think TSM even were interested in going on that to begin with. Rolling Thunder now coming, knowing that the rest of Gaimin Gladiators will have to back up, and a nice coil! Beautifully done. Will he be able to kill the Pangoliers? Very close. He's still leashed. Finally goes down, buys back into the game, but now the focus on to Saberlight. 2 dead in the blink of an eye, and TSM are losing everybody. We'll have to buy back en masse. Dyrachyo did fall, so the 1 death for Gaimin Gladiators, a pretty important one, as now they're focusing onto Tomato. Bryle gets the nice bash into the shield crash. Tomato inside of his own Sprout, trying to stay alive, and doing better than that, he's getting a triple kill, Synderen. Boom, inside the arena now. Saberlight cancels that TP. Bryle, he's just in Rolling Thunder. It feels like a bug that he's just constantly rolling all over the map. And Roshan is up with Aghanim Scepter. 3 tower, getting very low. Puck does have buyback. Down for a minute. We'll probably have to use it if Gaimin Gladiators want to try and defend. Rolling Thunder again from Bryle, who has Aghanim Scepter thanks to Roshan. Using it to full effect. And a couple levels away from getting the talent as well, which is going to be super scary. They take the full rack in the mid lane, and now they're just going to continue on. They'll probably assume that Puck does not have buyback, even though he does. There it is. And that will be TSM trying to back away. But the roar onto Bryle. Okay, the Mars Arena comes out inside the coil, though. Bryle gets off the Rolling Thunder again. Trying to find a kill, will do so. But they lose the Monkey King. Dyrachyo's dead with no buyback. 2 minutes. Dunzo, Aegis and Cheese still intact for TSM. Game. We'll see if they try to reset with this Aegis and whatnot. Doesn't look like it. Saberlight. All right, they're going to be able to find Celery with very little expended, in fact. But not much needed. Now it's 5 versus 3, 6v3. Phoenix still has the refresher with Egg if they really want to try to fight this. Spear into the Rebuke. That is an easy kill onto the Rasta. Buys back into the game. Another Rolling Thunder from Bryle. Inside that Sprout as well. They are just perpetually locking down Ace on the Beastmaster. And TSM have somehow come back in 2 games in a row. And they are in the upper bracket finals against Tundra.
Damn, that's really impressive.